Hi there, thanks for joining me back on the 1 Series again. Those of you that watched the last video where I put the splitter on will know what's coming next. We're moving on to the wheels. What we're going to do, we wanted to do something a little bit different with this. Don't want the usual drop it down, put 19s on it, little skinny tyres. I did that on the 3 Series and it's a nightmare. If I hit a pothole, it smashes the wheels up. I've had to buy 2 new wheels for it. So with this one, we're going old school. We're going back to the 80s. Same rims, 17s, but with slightly bigger tyres, track day tyres, semi kind of slick, road legal. Check these out. Oh, look at them bad boys. Yokohama, I think I've got the name right on these. Advan Neova. But they are a beautiful tyre. These were an absolute steal as well. They're slightly bigger. So the wheels on the car are 17-inch with 205 tyres, 205 50 side profile. These ones are 225 50s. What does that mean? Tyre on the left is the old size, tyre on the right is the new size. We've got 205 millimetres wide versus 225 millimetres wide. They're both 50, which is 50% of the width is the aspect on the side, the depth, the pothole protection. These will affect the speedometer accuracy slightly, meaning if I'm doing 70 miles an hour in the car, the speedo will show 67. So the 20 millimetres wider, 2 centimetres wider, but it also gives you a little bit more on the side profile as well. If we roll them up alongside these ones, you can see we've raised it up a bit. They're going to look absolutely banging. Now, I think they're going to fit in them arches really nice. It's going to make the car look lower because of the stance in the arch, but we're going to have loads of ride height. It's going to give us all that extra sidewall cushioning so that the wheels are not going to get bashed up on the potholes. We've got so many blooming potholes everywhere. I've got some wheel spacers as well that we can put in. The big question is, are these all going to fit? It should do. We should get clearance and everything, but look at the difference in them. Look at these crappy things, look, and then look at them beauties. I mean, they are just amazing. Soft, stick your nail in them. Yeah, oh yeah. So I've done a little bit of homework on it and I've mocked it up. This is the vision we're going for. Don't that look banging? So I did 2. I did one with the bigger wheels with the slender tyres on them, and then we did the street look, this kind of sleeper street look. It just, I thought, you know, that's the way to go. Let's do it. You can see where we are at the minute with that rear. Yeah, I mean, we've got all this gap, so I've gone for 20 millimetre wheel spacers, so it's going to bring it all out, and hopefully with these tyres on, it's going to fill this arch out. Lovely, it's going to look beaut. Yeah, let's see how we get on. Let's get these tyres off, get it down the garage, get them tyres swapped over and see what it looks like. What can you get in the back of a 3 Series? Oh, not that. Oh, I don't know. Oh. If you're down in Narborough, you need some tyres, come see Mark at Narborough Garage, he'll sort you out. Right, the wheels are down the garage being sorted. We need to address the badge on the back. The 118D just doesn't do it justice. So I think we're gonna have to get rid of that. So I've got some tar and glue remover and a little tool, removal tool there. Let's just give this a bit of a squirt and see how easy this will come off. Just get that tool behind it, give it a quick prise. Doddle. Scrape that last bit of glue off. Wipe it down and get some T-cut on there with a little Milwaukee polisher, just so we can get rid of that stain. Beautiful. Now let's try and do something with these brake calipers. I've got a bit of brake cleaner there. Just want to tighten these up a little bit. I put the wire brush on them in a previous video, and this E-Tech brake caliper paint is going on really well. I'll pop links in the description for it if you fancy a slap of this on your calipers. And it looks like the tyres are done down at the garage. Let's go and get them. Oh my God, look at these beauties. Oh, what do you rate to them? They look amazing. Thanks to my mate down here at Narborough Tyres, Narborough Garage. If you need some tyres, this is where you got to come. They're going to go straight on the car and look amazing. Here we go. Have a look at these. They look absolutely amazing. What a difference that's made. Just check that out. Oh, they look wicked. They fit them rims quite nice as well. Right, here we go. So I've been onto the internet, wheelpartsdirect.com, and look what we've managed to pick up. So for the fronts, we've got some nice 10mm wheel spacers that are going to go on there, and these ones have also got the spigot built into them, really nice. So they should fit the back of these wheels like a glove. Look at that. Centralisation is going to be perfect, which is, well, just what we need. So we can drop them into place. Now obviously, because we're going bigger, deeper, the original wheel nuts are not going to suffice. They're not going to be long enough. So as well as that, we get extended wheel bolts. Yeah, they're slightly deeper. They look like the threads are a little bit longer on that one. They're for the front, they're for the back. Should we try one on and see what it looks like? We'll get the centre cap back in again to start with. It's got to be great. I'll have one of us bolts through. You can see the extra length we've got in these bolts, giving us that extra 10mm. Oh, but that's going to bring that out to that archway looking lovely. Spins up nice. Let's try some back ones. So on the back we've got these 20mm wheel spacers. And the extra long bolts. If this don't transform the look of the car, I don't know what will. It's always a little bit fiddly lining these up once you've got the spacers in, because everything does rotate, but try and line it up and then get the bolt through. Once it's started, you're fine. And once we put these on, you need to make sure these rotate. If the bolts are too long, they'll go through and trash the handbrake mechanism. So we just need to drop the handbrake off and spin these round before we try and drive the car anywhere. I'll just nip them up for now. Let's just try it and see if everything spins all right. Yeah, no problems there. Looks like it's ready for a trip down Santa Pod. They are lovely. They're really nice. Nicely put in. Like I say, the machining on them is very, very nice. And again, these are the Gen 2 wheel spacers, wheelpartsdirect.com. Really nice, and they're not that expensive. These are about £17.50 each, and obviously the bolts are about another tenner. Moment of truth, let's get it on the deck. Let's just move it backwards and forwards and get it to settle down. Oh my word! Oh my God, that looks amazing! I tell you what, I couldn't have wished for better. I think that has got the look absolutely spot on. The 20mm on the back is perfect. We're flush with the arches. 10mm on the front is absolutely beautiful. What do you reckon? Oh, look at that. Look at this. The stance on it now. It just looks proper street. That looks like a street racer. Just the difference putting a set of tyres on it's made. Look how those back arches line up, beautiful. What about the view from the back? Let's have a look. That debadged back end as well now. And look at the fatness of that now. Like I say, it just reminds me of something that's going down Santa Pod. I'll just drop the tyre pressures down. Now this should drive like a different car because we've gone from run flat tyres, those rock hard run flats, to these nice, well, they are extra load, but they're not as hard as the run flats. So it should be a nicer ride, and obviously them yokies on there are going to just give us some serious handling. It's going to stick like glue. Yeah. That sounded like a bit of arch. Am I going to get some wheel arch going on? Some wheel arch. Bit bumpy down there, let's give it a go. Oh, we're catching on the wheel liners. Is that a back one? Oh, that's a rear one. A rear one's just catching somewhere. Oh, it's just nicked it there, look. So let's talk about these tyres a little bit more. As Yokohama put it in their description, a summer tyre designed for tuned cars, track days and spirited driving. Let's get them on the 1 Series. Bless it. We've managed to shoehorn them into these wheel arches. We've got them spacers in there. We are quite close. The front ones are okay. We've just got a tiny bit of the black underliner that's just nipping around there. I'll see if we can do something with that in a minute. The back ones though, over big bumps, you can hear them just catching, just rubbing a bit. So I've got some 15mm wheel spacers to replace the 20mm that we put on there. Just going to see what they look like. We can definitely do some work on the inside of the wheel arch to stop it happening. But before we do that, I'm just going to try these 15s and just see what they look like. I do love that look at the minute though. That 20mm spacer on there has just brought that out perfectly. I don't know if the 15s are going to look right. Let's pop them back tyres off, stick the 15 on and have a quick look and see what it's like. You can just see now we've been driving it round. It's just been rubbing a little bit on that tyre. Just in places where it's been catching just under here on this wheel lip. You can now see I've jacked that right up into the wheel arch where his issue is. It's just going up. It's not touching that bit there, it's just catching that inner ever so slightly. I'm all right there, it's just there. That 5mm, if I take that 5mm off, it should be enough to clear that. That looks pretty sick, doesn't it? Okay, so in the box we've got some new, these ones are, like I say, are 15, just slightly narrower. What are they going to look like? So if we have a look now back there, we could just roll this back a bit, you see, that's the other option, is just to roll this inner lip back a tiny bit. Just catching from this point here round. to there. I mean, to be fair, that doesn't look a whole lot different. It's just going to nip at that, but that's really compressed. I mean, you've got to be going over a really big hump to get it down that far. I mean, it still looks pretty amazing. That's where we were before. And that's where we are now. Still looks absolutely sick. Right, let's just have a quick look at this inner arch, see if we can rectify that little bit of rubbing we've got down there. So it's not a lot, it's just a little niggle there. Let's just see if we can get that to go back. I know behind here we have got the washer bottle, so we might not be able to take this too far. I'll get the heat gun on it, just see if we can manipulate it a little bit. Just let that cool down at that, and it should hold itself in place. Yeah, I think that's going to be all right. Yeah, look, we got a good 10mm clearance now. I've sorted that out. Just need to give it a really good wash now, but get this side. I'm well pleased. I'm really pleased. It looks different. It doesn't look like your normal 19-inch alloys with a shredded tyre. We've got plenty of rim protection there. We've got plenty of pothole protection. Them tyres are just absolutely stunning. I can't believe the difference they've made to the look of the car. It's just really beefed it up. So I've given it some spirited driving and it's absolutely amazing. The way it drives now, the ride is so much softer. It's not that harsh run flat tyre drive that's just dreadful. It's really made it feel, it's transformed the ride, transformed it. Been up the motorway in it, it's just smooth, no vibrations, absolutely lovely. And going round the roundabouts, it sticks like glue. So these tyres are, well, yeah, they've made a massive difference to the car. The look, the wheel spaces, everything else, it's just transformed it. Absolutely fantastic for not a lot of money. These tyres, I'll put a link in the description. They are a 2023 tyre. They've got a date stamp on the side. We paid £100 each for them. So I'm thinking they're an old stock and probably a little bit of an unusual size. So they're not going to fit everything, but they certainly fit this beautifully. Like I say, I'll pop links in the description from where we got them from. Drop me in the comments, what do you think? Do you like this street look or do you hate it? I don't know, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I really like it. It just reminds me of like the early 80s, the kind of scene that was going on then. It's got that kind of vibe going on. Drop me some comments, always love your comments. Give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.